All right, it is about 5:10 p.m. Wednesday, February 8th, 2023. Here we are sitting down having a cinnamon bun from 7-Eleven. I feel like I'm copying some stuff that Critical Eats Japan is doing, but like they got a cinnamon bun from Lawson that had like strawberry icing on it, that looked okay. They said it was dry. It looked dry. I had from the other day. Actually, the first day I was here, they had a melon pan that's filled with like whipped cream and like strawberry jam because it's like an Ichigo fair that they're doing right now because it's strawberry season here in Japan. Yeah, having that and having an almond milk latte from 7-Eleven as well. The little cups that they sell. They have them in the freezer section, so you just pay for them, walk over, hit the button on the machine that corresponds to whatever you bought and dispenses the coffee. So it's not too bad actually, and relatively cheap. What was the price on that? Oh, I think the drink was $2.04, and it was $1.30 for the cinnamon roll. Anyways, I'm gonna keep this reasonably short. I feel like with the vlogs that I've done recently, they're not great. I was fine with the one in the park and going to a Gundam factory. A lot of them were just kind of like, "Ooh, this thing I bought." That's just me being hard on myself. I haven't really like sat down and talked about, now that I'm like into week 2 essentially being here. I've already been here over a week. It's kind of crazy how fast that went, but I also have been kind of busy too. And I haven't really talked about how I'm feeling, how I'm doing. I'm doing okay. I'm busy enough that I don't really have to worry about feeling too terribly down because I'm either out doing something that I want to do or I'm getting work done. I'm out there and I'm filming, so I'm more worried about getting my shots in and getting all that stuff done. Or I'm tired and I come back here and I pass out and get up in the morning, and get up and get ready and then leave and go do whatever. Today was a filming day. I got the bar district, real life bar district for Ijincho, right near Isazaki Street. I got that done. I got the Koreatown area done. I was gonna do the commercial district, but I decided against that because I went on the hunt looking for the bar that they based Bar Survive on. And it led me to Minato Mirai Station, and I thought, okay, well that's easy to get to, and that should be close. And I go down there, and I'm like, what the fuck? This looks nothing like what the pictures are showing. I eventually did track the location down. The reason why it was pointing me to Minato Mirai is the shop had moved locations. I think it's a temporary location right now, but the building they were in was near. It's somewhat close to Sakuragicho. It's a different train station. It was maybe like 20 minutes walk to get there, but the building's gone. Like the place they were at is absolutely no more. I don't know what happened to it, but it seems like on their website they're talking about doing a reconstruction and getting efforts done for that. So it sounds like maybe the building itself, something had happened to it, or maybe it was kind of like what's happening with the first location of Kepasa burrito shop in Kyoto. Their first location they're shutting down because the building is dilapidated enough they can't function out of it anymore. But they at least have their second location downtown, so it's not like they're going anywhere. It's not like the owner is, just shit out of luck. In this case, this place Chigusa just moved, so they're in this little little spot right between Queens Station and Landmark Tower. So I found it. It wasn't quite what I was hoping for. And that's kind of like some things lately. That's the stuff that's kind of gotten me down the most. I've had a hell of a time trying to find Amiibo. I can't fucking find them. And if I do, they're all Fire Emblem ones that I own. Places like in Machida where I was like, these are really good places where I found a bunch of stuff and it's always been good. And then I went there and I'm like, you guys don't have shit. Or places obviously being closed. I've had some bad pain days. My knees, obviously, from all the walking. Thankfully, I got some like off-brand Salon Pass that I can just ice my knees down with, and I might have to do that tonight because I definitely put on some steps today. I had some shoulder pain. I don't know, that is kind of making a comeback just on this trip, I guess. I don't know. That used to be an issue when I worked for 2K, but I think it was just repetitive stress injury would just, because I would be able to lift it, but like if I rotated it, it would be really bad. And if I try to sleep, I think it's also probably pillows I'm using and everything, different environment. I've had definitely some arthritis here in my left hand, right here, specifically in my middle knuckle. And that just kind of goes from right in here into the palm. It's not bad right now. First couple of days in, I was hurting. I was not doing very well. And that made me grumpy, and that just, being jet lagged. I'm thankfully not too jet lagged now, but like I'll wake up in the morning and I'll be stiff. It's dry here. Even with all the humidity, it's relatively dry. So I've noticed that's kind of fucked with my sinuses a little bit. I got a teeny little humidifier that you can connect to a PET bottle. So you just buy a fresh bottle of water, and you can screw it onto there, and it'll do a little bit of a humidifying. It's not much, but I'm sure it's better than nothing at all. So I'm not, that kind of gets me down when you have bad pain days and not finding the things you want to find, or you get lost. Like I was kind of frustrated trying to find Chigusa earlier, but I also looked at it almost as a mission. I'm like, I need to find this place. I will figure this shit out, and I did. It was also, the end result is, oh, that's depressing. This place is just fucking gone. Even though I found literally everything else. I think otherwise the shooting I did today, especially around the bar district, went well. There's a couple of places I need to go back, I think around Kanai Station, just a few pickup shots, and that'll be fine. And then I got 2 more locations and I'll be done. Everything else, I'm not really worried about at the moment. I go onto LinkedIn here and there and don't see anything. And I would say it gets me down, and it does, but at the same time, I'm not fucking surprised at all. I said I'd be gone, and nobody's getting a hold of me, and nobody's reaching out even as of right now to just say, hey, when you get back, let us know and we'll talk. Like, I'm not getting anything on there. So I just kind of have to throw myself into the work. But that has helped. Having purpose helps. Like that, I said that when I was in Denver in last November, having things to work on there, even if it was just taking care of a house and taking care of cats, I'm like, that gives me purpose. That gives me a reason to go to bed at certain times, to wake up at certain times. Like I'm up, my alarm clock goes off 9 o'clock, and I'm generally up and out the door by like 10:30. So I'm up at relatively okay times, and I'm out trying to do stuff. Aside from work today, I tried to, couldn't find anything. I have a hell of a time trying to find a place to eat. So right now I'm just like, this is a snack. I went and got the black pepper garlic McNuggets again, because I wanted to try the cheese sauce. It was fine. The nuggets are still really good. I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner tonight. So I was kind of looking around for that. I was gonna go to Kaiju Sakaba. I'm gonna save that probably for tomorrow or the next day. I think it's actually due to rain pretty soon. It was supposed to rain today. I think Friday it's gonna rain, and it's gonna be relatively cold, so I'm probably not gonna go too far on that. But since I was at Landmark Tower, I just went up to the Sky Garden, where you can walk around. It's a full floor, and you get massive panoramic views of the area around. It's cloudy today, so unfortunately it's not quite as easy to see certain things. I know on a clear day you should be able to see Mount Fuji. Not today, so I'm probably going to go back to that before I'm like completely out of the Yokohama area. I still got to go to Marine Tower too, because I think they have an observatory. But yeah, I'm doing okay. We'll see how things are in 4 weeks when stuff changes, and I know I'm going to have to be going back soon. But at that point, I think I'll just, when I get back home, I'll pass out for a few days and then get to work, because I'll have lots of stuff to do. I am meeting up with people. I am very happy. I'm meeting up with King Kogi, Martina. We're still getting that kind of worked out for the end of the month. It'll be right after I get back from Osaka, so that's cool. And Paul from Critical Eats Japan. We're gonna try to meet up early March in Sagamihara. So I'll leave it at that for now, and the end results will be. I know with him it'll be probably doing some shooting around there and getting some stuff worked on, but I don't want to say too much more than that. We'll see how things work out as we get the planning done. But I'm excited to meet up with them, and at least with Martina, that's not work. That's just, hey, do you want to meet up? Yeah, okay. We'll get something worked out, and we'll find a place to go, and we'll go do something, and meet up in the afternoon. So, at the very least, that's quite exciting to get all that underway. And yeah, Landmark Tower was cool. There's a gift shop up there. The views are terrific. You can have a beer up there if you want, and a meal. And it's like 1,000 yen to get up there. So that's why I figure I'll go back. Other than that, I found a Toys R Us. Toys R Us still exists here. And if you ever wanted to fucking feel just insane, go into a Toys R Us in Japan, because it's laid out the same way as the ones in the US. And there's a Japanese version of the Toys R Us theme. Swear to God. Like, if you walk in, the only thing that's different about being there is all the speech you're getting from the VA, or so that's a VA, from the Muzak, and from the PA, there we go. And all the text for signage and everything is in Japanese. Otherwise, it's the same fucking thing. It's crazy. There's one, I think that place is like right next to Landmark Tower. But that's a random factoid. Anyways, I'm gonna eat my cinnamon roll. Actually, let's take a bite before we sign off. Hopefully with this length of video, we're pushing 12 minutes. YouTube won't give me any shit on it. It smells good. Looks pretty good too. Mmm. Good. Mmm. Even though it's room temperature, that's pretty good. That's got a lot of cinnamon flavor on it. I imagine that's either very popular with certain people, but not very popular with a lot of people. I don't think cinnamon's super popular in Japan. Anyways, enough out of me. I'm gonna try to, if I don't stream tomorrow, I said I would do it on Thursday. If it's raining on Friday, really threatening rain, I will get breakfast stuff together and I will hop on and I will stream on Friday, probably around noon local time here. So it'd be like 7 p.m. The previous day on the West Coast. So look out for that. Anyways, that's it for me. I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna chill out for a little while and then figure out what to do for dinner. But thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay well. Look out for weirdos out there, and we'll catch you in the next video. See you later.